You don't know correct answer in MCQs, you don't know how to attempt MCQ questions. So don't panic my dear, don't worry. In this video I'm going to give you 5 magical MCQ guessing tricks to you, and these tricks are used by toppers also every year in their board exam. So my dear, this video is going to be very important for you, helpful and magical for you. So let's begin this session. So my dear, so I'm going to give you in this video 5 best MCQ guessing strategies, means tricks. So the first trick is eliminate wrong options. So my dear, what happens in MCQ questions, sometime we have to start from options. We cannot always prioritize the questions. We should not start always from questions. Sometimes we have to start from options. We have to look to the options, and according to the options we start the solution. So if you look at the options, so few options will be relevant according to the question and few options will be very irrelevant, right? So what you have to do, eliminate wrong options first. So if you eliminate wrong options, means 50% options, if you eliminate it, so only 2 options will be left. So the correct answer will be hiding in that 2 options which is left there, right? So eliminate wrong options. So always prioritize. Yeah, you have to prioritize the question, but sometimes we must prioritize the options also. We have to consider the options first, and by eliminating method we can eliminate 50% options over there, means 2 options will be eliminated, so only 2 options will be left. Now, so don't worry, I'll be explaining each and every tips in detail, don't worry. So this video is going to be very magical for you. So now, second, look for the extreme words, and third is longest option trick, fourth is same option pattern trick, and the fifth is diagram based MCQ hack, my dear. So in this video I'm going to explain in detail these tricks, how you can use these tricks, how you can implement these tricks in your board exam. Okay, so moving to first trick, eliminate wrong options. So I have already told you, so sometimes we have to prioritize the options also. We used to start the solution from options, so if you look at the options, so sometimes few options will be relevant, right, and few options will be irrelevant. So you have to vanish the irrelevant options, so means only 2 options will be there. Remove them first, you have 50% chance to guess the right. For example, so I have picked up example for you, this is the question, which gas is released when zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid. So my dear, you know, when zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid, so there is no involvement of oxygen, because the reactant is zinc and hydrochloric acid. So how the oxygen will released? Oxygen is not there. Oxygen is baseless, senseless, so we can eliminate the oxygen. And if we are reacting the zinc from hydrochloric acid, so no mean of release of nitrogen. So nitrogen is irrelevant and oxygen is irrelevant. Now only 2 options will be there. So your option will be hiding behind these 2. Any one will be the answer from these 2. So hydrogen or carbon dioxide. So you all know carbon dioxide means O is also there, CO2. So it cannot be the correct answer, because zinc is reacting with HCl. When the metal reacts with hydrochloric acid or any acid, you know, salt forms ZnCl2 and hydrogen gas will released. So the answer would be hydrogen. Are you getting my point? So by eliminating method we can start our solution in MCQ type questions. So this method sometimes works very well. Okay, moving to next topics, next trick, basically look for extreme words. So my dear, whenever you are solving the MCQ question and you found these words in your MCQ question, these words, always, never, completely, and only. So many time it happens that these words, these are often wrong in science and math. If option is containing these words, so oftenly it is found that the options would be incorrect if these words comes up in the option. So don't worry, I have example also. So example number 1, look at the example, my dear. The question is, which of the following statement about acids is correct? So which of the following statement about acid is correct? So you can see the options. There are 4 options. Acids always taste sour, acids never conduct electricity, acid only react with bases, and the 4th option is acids produce hydrogen ion in aqueous solution. So my dear, if you see here the 4 options, so here the always word is there, never word is there, only word is there. So basically these words are called extreme words. So oftenly it is found that if these words comes up in the options, so there is huge chance that these option will be incorrect. Are you getting my point? So we can go through option number D, acid produce hydrogen ion, and we all know whenever acid produce hydrogen ion, whenever we put any acid in aqueous solution, means in any aqueous solution, so hydrogen ion releases, all. So in science such words are almost always wrong because science has exceptions. So we cannot say always, never. Science has exceptions. Okay, so these are I have just mentioned here the reason also. Acids produce H plus ion in aqueous solution. We all know this is NCERT points and NCERT fact. I hope you're getting my point. So it is found that generally, oftenly, if these words comes up in any options, so most probably, I'm not saying the option will be incorrect. I'm not fixing it, but yeah, it is huge chances, there is huge possibilities that such options would be incorrect for you, right? Moving to next guessing trick. Look at the second example I have picked up. For this trick I have picked up one more question. A quadratic equation can have. Now look at the options. Here is only term, only, always, and here never. If you can see here, the first option is contain only term, always, and D is having never. But the C option, no real roots, one real roots, or two real roots. So there is huge possibilities that these options would be incorrect, A, B, and D. Are you getting my point? So the option number C would be correct. And we all know a quadratic equation can have no real roots when D is less than 0, when D is less than 0, one real roots, real and equal roots, basically this is real and equal roots, so D would be equal to 0, and two real roots, two distinct real roots when D is greater than 0. So such options found that, such option only, always, and never, such options found that they would be incorrect, right? And golden example rule, if you see words like always, never, only, completely, 90% of the time that option is found to be wrong, my dear. That option is found to be wrong. Now moving to next hack. Third point is longest option trick, my dear. Okay, so in many CBSE papers, the longest and most detailed option is correct, and this is called teacher made logic. Obviously the teacher used to put that particular option in which detailed informations will be there, elaborated form, explained form will be there. So if the longest option is there, so let me clear you with an example. So the question is, the nature of roots of a quadratic depends on. So my dear, look at here, 4 options are there. Nature of roots of a quadratic equation depends on. So on which option? There are 4 options. The question is, on which factor the nature of roots of quadratic equation depends? Value of A, value of B, value of C, and the D option is the discriminant B square minus 4AC, which determines whether the roots are real and distinct and no real roots. So if you can observe here, my dear, 4 options are there, and which one is the detailed option? The 4th one is detailed option. So the longest option trick. It will not always true, but yeah, most of the time it is found that the longest option would be correct. So my dear, you can also prioritize, but make sure to think about, see, I'm just giving you tricks, hack, you can apply, but it is not mandatory that this would be correct always, no, but it might work. So this is just my guessing and my, whatever I got after researching and after analyzing the question paper. So this is called teacher made logic, my dear. Okay, so whenever you got any, option which is longest form, detailed form, so there is huge chances that that option would be your correct answer. I hope you are getting my point. Now, the second example of this trick is, look at the question, which of the following best defines sustainable development? This question is from your social studies. Okay, the question is, which of the following best defines sustainable development? Option number A is development, option number B use of resources, option number C is conservation, and option number D is sustainable development is development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So you can see here, you can observe in 4 options, which option is the longest one. So there is huge chances this option would be the correct one. Again, this is not fixed, this is not confirmed. Yeah, there is chances such option would be correct. Are you getting my point, my dear? So now moving to 4th hack, which is same option pattern trick, my dear. Same option pattern trick. If 2 options look similar, one of them is usually correct. Yeah, I found it personally. When 2 options look similar, like in any question, in MCQ question, 2 options are similar. So there is a bit chances that in those options, in those particular two options, one would be the correct answer. Are you getting my point? If two options look similar, means one of them is usually correct answer, right? Let me give you an example. So the question is, non-metals generally gain electrons, lose electrons, gain electrons to form negative ions, form positive ions. So now you can see in these four options, these two options are a bit relatable. You can see here, these two options, gain electrons and gain electrons to form negative ions. You can see these two options are a bit, gain word is there and gain term is here also. So there is a bit chances that the correct option, the correct answer will be one of these options. First, A might be correct and C might be correct. And which is the detailed one? Gain electrons to form negative ion. So this is the detailed form. Gain electrons to form, yeah, this is, it might also be correct, but it seems, detail form, the complete information is there. Gain electron to form negative ion, chlorine, oxygen gain electron, and it becomes CO2 negative. Chlorine gain one electron, it becomes Cl negative. So this is the option. So in these A and C, this would be vanished, this would be neglected. So option number C would be the correct answer. So if two options look similar, one of them is usually correct, my dear. Are you getting my point? Now, example number 2, look at the example number 2. Image formed by a concave mirror when the object is at center of curvature. You all know when we put an object at center of curvature in front of a concave mirror, this is concave mirror. When we put an object in front of a concave mirror at center of curvature, same image formed of same height at same position, means real and inverted image of equal length. So this is basically, this is HO, height of object, and this is HI, height of image, my dear. And HI is equals to HO. Height of image and height of object is equal, but real and inverted image there. You can see this is inverted image. So which option would be correct? Now look, real word is here, real and inverted word is here also. So there is a bit chances that the correct answer might be hiding behind these two options. It would be neglected and it would be neglected. So our option, there is huge chances that our option would be A or B. So any one option between these two. Are you getting my point? Because real and inverted is here and real and inverted term is also here. So if two options look similar, one of them is usually correct. So I'll go through B. Real and inverted at same size, of same size at same position. So this is the property of concave mirror. When we put an object at center of curvature in front of concave mirror, same height, the height of image and height of object is found to be same and the position is same, and the image would be real and inverted. The nature of image would be real and inverted. I hope. But there is a warning, my dear. This trick works mainly in CBSE school papers, internal assessments. But sometime if you apply this tricks, this hack in some renowned exam, some good exam like JEE, NEET and KSET and all, so sometime it would be not reliable. So sometime your marks need to be deducted. So make sure to apply this rule, this hack in your board exam. We can apply, but if you apply this rule in your like prestigious exam, like big exam like JEE, NEET and all, so your marks may need to be deducted, right? So don't stick with this rule, okay? So but you can use for just trick and tips, just for your help, just for your hint, I am giving you these tricks, my dear. So not reliable in JEE, NEET, KSET, they trap you, they might trap you, my dear. Okay, so you can apply this trick in your board exam. So now the fifth guessing hack is diagram based MCQ hack, my dear. Yes, from diagram you can guess your correct option in MCQ question. So what you need to do, choose option where arrow direction is logical. So go through the arrows, right? Arrow direction is logical. Labels match NCERT diagrams. I hope before sitting in examination hall you had already gone through the NCERT diagrams and all, so you must know about the diagrams, arrow and all. Now CBSE rarely gives totally random diagrams, my dear. Now for the clarification of this hack, how you can implement this hack in your exam, I have brought up an example for you, my dear. Look at the question. The question is, in the human heart, the correct direction of blood flow is shown in which diagram? So for this question, the diagram would be given to you, don't worry. I could not bring the diagram here in this video, don't worry. But the diagram would be there. So you all know Where is vena cava? Look at the question. In the human heart, the correct direction of blood flow is shown in which diagram? So you all know, from vena cava, deoxygenated blood comes in right atrium. From right atrium, it goes to right ventricle. From it goes to, pulmonary artery. You all know. So from vena cava, blood comes. So vena cava means C for cava, vena cava, and this is C for come. So we can just, I'm giving you a short trick to memorize this. Cava means to come. So from the portion, the part of the human heart from which blood comes in, enters, right? And aorta, one more part is aorta. So my dear, aorta means away. You can use these two terms, away. So from aorta is the portion from which blood goes to throughout the body part, away. So vena cava receives the blood, deoxygenated blood. After pumping out, it goes to through the aorta, right? So my dear, if we go through the diagram, so that diagram would be there, don't worry my dear. So I think this option would be correct. So blood comes via vena cava, then it goes to right atrium, then it goes to right ventricle, and then it goes to pulmonary artery. Right, my dear? Getting my point? So by using the arrow, by using the diagram, you can pick up any logical option over there. So to do such questions, you must go through the diagram very well, and so that you can have the clarity which option would be correct there. So these are the 5 guessing tricks, hacks, my dear, you can use to attempt the MCQ questions for you. I know in MCQs, most of the students found very scary and very fear to attempt the MCQ questions in exam. I know the question would be a bit challenging, a bit logical, but it's all about marks, my dear. 20 MCQs question will be there. Okay, so don't worry, use these 5 MCQ guessing tricks, and you can enhance, you can increase your marks in your board exam. And if you want chapter wise strategy in mathematics or in any other subject, in science, physics, chemistry, write in comment section your particular subject that you want complete hacks and tricks subject wise, my dear. You can write in comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed all.